Guests and top DJs from 9 p.m. till 2 a.m. Get your tickets now online from dice.fm or from all usual outlets. Skeng, Dancehall's Rockstar, live Saturday 30th of September at the Forum in Birmingham.
I Love the 90s Halloween Special. Saturday 28th of October 2023 at the Too Funky Music Cafe, 23A New Park Street, Leicester, LE3. Doors 10:30 till 4 a.m. I Love the 90s, R&B, dancehall, UK garage, club classics and Halloween anthems. DJs Attish, Black Vinyl Magic, Glamour, KMS and Lady Envy. Early bird tickets £3 and £5 standard via skiddle.com or more on the door. Fancy dress or your Halloween outfits are welcome. Best dressed goodie bags given away all night. Come and get a super night of 90s music, taking you back, playing all your favourites on the dance floor. For more information and future events, visit toofunkycomplex.co.uk. I Love the 90s Halloween Special.
Punch Record presents Jamaica Songbird, the amazing Romain Virgo live. Romain Virgo live with his band plus full support on Friday, October 27th at the Too Funky Cafe, 23 New Park Street, Leicester. Get your tickets now from all usual outlets or available online from dice.fm. Don't miss Romain Virgo, the Love Doctor live. Friday, October 27th at the Too Funky Cafe, New Park Street, Leicester.
Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook and Twitter at Radio 2 Funky or visit our website radio2funky.co.uk.
The Arts and Business Show with Mahmood Reza.
Do you ever make it out of your head? Do you still swim in your thoughts? Do you still mistake your flaws for property? Something that just don't sit right with you. But heaven knows, your wings can weigh you down. But angels make a way somehow. And if we fall on. Black girl hair, black girl with the black girl hair. Took a little sun kiss just to look like this. God said you're an angel. I'm a big deal. I get sick and tired of holding it in. Rich blood, you can probably see the gold in my skin. I'm more than a girl, won't let the troubles of the world come weigh me down. But angels make a way somehow. But if we fall, we fall. Black girl hair, black girl with the black girl hair. Took a little sun kiss just to look like this. God said you're an angel. Angel.
This is Radio 2 Funky.
ATG music. Baby, don't stop. All that you got. Come closer. Come closer. Baby, don't sleep. It's you and me. Come over. Come over. Switch up the pace. Is that asking for too much? Come put that body on me. Show me you really want me. Yeah. You need to change. You ain't trying hard enough. Don't wanna hear you sorry. Boy, if you really got me, then love me harder. Oh, if you don't wanna lose me now, lose me now. Love me harder. Oh, if you don't wanna let me down, let me down. Love me harder. 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 Outside with your man them. You been sipping on magnums. I caught you with a random. Like, can you imagine? I might just do a madness. My heart feel abandoned. Swear I don't understand, man. See me, I'm a stallion. Yeah. Switch up the pace. Is that asking for too much? Come put that body on me. Show me you really want me. Yeah. You need to change. You ain't trying hard enough. Don't wanna hear you sorry. Boy, if you really got me, then love me harder. Oh, if you don't wanna lose me now, lose me now. Love me harder. Oh, if you don't wanna let me down, let me down. Love me harder. 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 Love me harder.
On 95 FM, on DAB, and online at radio2funky.co.uk.
How you guys feeling tonight?
Leicester's black music and arts station, Radio 2 Funky.
The Arts and Business Show with Mahmood Reza.
Folks, welcome to the Arts Business Show. It is Thursday, 21st of September 2023. Just in case you forgot what year we are, it's 10:09 coming up to 10:10. With two wonderful tracks to get the show off. Halle, Angel, followed by Harder with Miss La Familia. Should we have some more music? And I'll tell you what's going on in the show later on after we hear these next couple of tracks here by Hermes and If Only You Knew.
Moving militant, slow down, let me in. Love it when you slip it in. My shawty, know we started off as friends. My chargy, skirt off in a Benz. Two Bellinis gotta spin. Know you f***ing with the wave now. Love it when you move your waist now. I've been feeling you. I just f*** with you. Skirt off, let me follow you. What's your name? I'ma just call on you. Yeah, I've been feeling you. Off top, know you billings too. Hustle up, I'ma just spin on you. Come through, I'ma feel on you. Yeah, I said slow it down. You little baddie, strip down and show me now. Jet, baby, she no so cold. Say la vie, little mama. She in her mood, we done up. Yeah, moving militant. Slow down, slip it in. My shawty, know we started off as friends. My chargy, skirt off in a Benz. 2 billion, he's gotta spend. Know you with the wave now. Love it when you move your waist now. I've been feeling you. I just with you. Skirt off, let me follow you. What's your name? I'ma just call on you. Yeah, I've been feeling you. Off top, know you billions too. Hustle up, I'ma just spin on you. Come through, I'ma feel on you. Yeah.
The Arts and Business Show with Mahmood Reza.
Come on, bounce, bounce. Come on, bounce. Come on, bounce, bounce. Come on, bounce.
Have you ever seen 5 bad bitches at your door? All black mask like a fucking luchador. Still up for whoever keep a score. Tell them run it till their legs get sore. Covered in Givenchy, smelling like a bando. Say my magic, he call my shit Orlando. My baby think I'm Costco, he just want a sample. Put him on his knees and gave him more than he could handle. Say you gonna run up a hoop, I need proof. These amounts are too loose. Still know some neighborhood boys who could shoot. I could put it on your head and they could put you on a noose. So where they need an anchor? Where that talking shit, I wanna thank her. Cause even though I don't with you, so they hating kept my eyes on the money like a banker. Come baby, money make me come. Keep my name out your mouth if you can't give me some. Come baby, can you make me come? Can you hit it till I feel it on my tummy, come. Okay, so you wanna play rough and reloaded, okay. Either get up off the deep throated Yahoo. Out here working my nerves, time to terminate a bird like a 2-week notice. Mad I'm in my bag, but they sing my hits. If I had one, I'd tell y'all to suck my who you a bitch and you a bitch. Check the fit, beat the drip, check the score, we up 6. Put in work, never quit. MC Hammer too legit, I'ma treat you like a trick. Throw that in, I'ma make him throw it up, no beer. Still with them bougie air, super shoot. I could put it on your head and they could put you on a noose. Shout out all the haters going cuckoo, cause I'm on that money train like choo-choo. He wanna stick it in my body like voodoo, cause the money make the kitty go whoop-whoop. Come baby, money make me come. Keep my name out your mouth if you can't give me some. Come baby, can you make me come? Can you hit it till I feel it on my tummy, come. Bad bitches to the front, broke boys to the side. If I tell that boy jump, he better ask how high. Bad bitches to the front, broke boys to the side. And if I tell that boy jump, he better ask how high. Come baby, money make me come. Keep my name out your mouth if you can't give me some. Come baby, can you make me come? Can you hit it till I feel it on my tummy, come.
This is Radio 2 Funky.
The Arts and Business Show with Mahmood Reza.
That was Hermes Militant, followed by Iggy Azalea, Money Come, 10:15 on the Arts Business Show, broadcasting Radio 2 Funky 95 FM. Well, the world of the arts, creative, social enterprise, community groups. So there's a lot of words there, so it's probably best to say arts, collide, get together, share some thoughts, cross-fertilise from the business world. I hail from that business and creative world. No creative talent I have in terms of performing, if you don't include amateur dramatics, when I was at Teachers Training College many moons ago. So broadcasting 95 FM, and what's come up on the show after 10:30 is about money, about generating money. If you are an arts social organisation here, depending on grant funding, what else is there? And I'm going to talk about a particular favourite topic here that's very suitable for arts, creatives, social enterprises, individual projects, as well as something that operates quite actively in the private sector as well. What that will be, keep your ears peeled. I'm not sure if that's the right phraseology, but I'm going to use that on the Arts Business Show as well. We've got stuff on the bulletin board. Now, it sounds very much like News at 10 bulletin board here, but it's stuff that's going on in our wonderful city of Leicester. Leicester being my adopted city after 4 decades as such. And it's about stuff that's going on, announcements that are going to be of interest. And if you want to share some stuff on the bulletin board, and it's not just read out by me, it's read out by the DJs on Radio 2 Funky, then drop a line to, wait for it, info@radio2funky.co.uk. Mark it bulletin board, let's be organised. Post about it on the social media. You're thinking, which are the social media accounts for Mood? Listen to this.
Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook and Twitter at Radio 2 Funky, or visit our website radio2funky.co.uk.
And one announcement I'll read off this populous bulletin board is the record store and black music volunteers wanted. Now, there are limited spaces. Now, 2 Funky Arts are looking for volunteers aged 16 plus from across the Midlands, so it's not just Leicester. Help 2 Funky Arts research the history of UK record shops that specialised in black music from the 1950s onwards. You're going to get, and this is running between October 23 and July 24. You can either be Leicester based, or it can be done virtually. There's going to be involving things like filmmaking, research, content creation. You'll get expenses allowance and refreshments. What a wonderful trio that is. The average commitment, and all these projects require a minimum commitment of 8 sessions. Access needs are accommodated. And again, if you want to find out more, then drop a line to info@2funkyarts.co.uk or visit legacyproject.online, and it's funded by the National Heritage Fund. Let's crack on with a couple more tracks here, folks. This is If Only You Knew, followed by a mysterious track which you'll hear after this one has played.
Switch the subject. Last time I seen you out in public, I played it off like it was nothing. Knowing if I had a chance to turn me into your man, I would do all I can and switch up all of my plans. Put my heart in your hand, girl, you know I've been a fan of you. Tossing and turning when I'm sleeping. Tell the truth, baby, I've been thinking. That without you, there's something missing. Knowing if I had a chance to turn me into your man, I would do all I can and switch up all of my plans. Put my heart in your hand, cause baby, your love is hard to lose.
Get in touch with us at Radio 2 Funky via WhatsApp or text service on 07554 18030.
In heavy doses.
Got what it takes to be a presenter? Or looking to gain valuable experience behind the scenes in radio? Why not join us at Radio 2 Funky? To get involved or for more information, contact info@radio2funky.co.uk or call us on 011 62 55 9837. Radio 2 Funky.
The Arts and Business Show with Mahmood Reza.
And folks, yeah, why not do that? Why not drop that line to info@radio2funky.co.uk in respect of becoming a DJ and presenter? If you're between that 16 and 35 age bracket, you want to join a wonderful, exciting, friendly radio family, then you could do a lot worse, and you can do incredibly good stuff for yourself. If you like music, you're thinking yourself as a tastemaker, get involved. Now, if you're thinking, I don't have the experience, Mahmood, I've not done this before, I'm not quite sure what's involved, then fear not. You're going to get full training, you're going to get full guidance, it's all going to be done in a very positive, supportive way, and it's a great way to develop and enhance your existing skills, as well as add something fresh. You could be studying, you could be in a job, and you think, I want to try something different. Maybe I want to use this to actually develop a potential interest in a new career in the broadcasting industry as well. So, a lot to think about, but the first thing you need to do, drop a line to info@radio2funky.co.uk, get more information, and make that next step here to becoming a presenter. Now, we had 2 tracks before we had that little break. If Only You Knew, Main 2448, and Manchild by Nana Cherry 1027. It's a bit of a roller coaster. You've ever got that thing, so if you imagine you're driving in your car, not a flat road, it goes up and it goes down, it goes up again, a bit like a sort of a stretched out roller coaster. Well, that's what the weather's been like for the last week, and that's what the weather's looking like this week. We are now in autumn, or the Americans would call it fall. I'm not quite sure why they call it the fall. I've got to do some research and investigation and find out why they call it the fall. And it's going from 12 today. It's going to get to a peak of 17, 18 degrees later on during the week. I know we're Thursday, by the way, but I meant over the next few days. And it's going to drop down to as low as 8. It's been punctuated by rain. So one of the people in my office went out for the walk. She's got 2 brollies, and she couldn't even use the brollies because the wind yesterday was pretty terrible. And she did very, very well to stay stable and stay there. So when you're out there, folks, be very, very careful. I'm looking out of the landscape of my window, and it looks a beautiful blue sky, actually. Patches of cloud. I think they're nimbulous clouds, if memory serves me right. I'm pretending I know something about cloud formation there as well. So today looks like a good day, but it's going to be very changeable over the next few weeks, no doubt, coming up to that W word, which I'm not going to mention until we get closer to it as well. All I should tell you, it's one of the seasons that we enjoy in the United Kingdom. Anyway, enough of that, distractions. So what's going to come on after later on in the show? Well, we're going to be talking about source of funding for creatives, individual organisations, to fund one-off projects, to fund ongoing projects, to fund what you're doing. What is that funding? Well, I'll talk to you about that after 10:30. Share a bit more of that. We're going to share a bit more stuff off the bulletin board. The show, a bit of a spoiler alert, I think I alluded to it last week. We're going to be relaunching and rebranding the show in the next month as well. And it's going to be called, should I tell you what it's going to be called? No, I shall keep that to myself for the time being, but it's going to be rebranded. So watch out for the socials. So in October, we're going to have the same essence of the show, but a slightly different emphasis, and we're going to do a call out here for guests to appear. We've had some brilliant guests that we've interviewed, had conversations with over the last couple of years here, and we're looking to do more of that. Community projects, individuals, educators, practitioners, support people who work in that arts, creative, social enterprise space. More to follow. But enough of that.
Are you a small business looking to get your message heard? Why not advertise with us? We have a range of ideas that can help grow your business, cut through the social media noise, and talk directly to your audience. Contact info@radio2funky.co.uk or call us on 011 62 55 9837. Don't believe radio works? You're listening, aren't you?
The Arts and Business Show with Mahmood Reza.
Switch the subject. Last time I seen you out in public, I played it off like it was nothing. And if I had a chance to turn me into your man, I would do all I can and switch up all of my plans. Put my heart in your hand, girl, you know I've been a fan of you.
tossing and turning when I'm sleeping. Tell the truth, baby, I've been thinking.
Grab my phone, checking on my Insta, everything go. Saw my shorty with another bro. Oh my goodness, she's a hoe. I don't know what you wanna hear from me. Thinking about the way it's way for me. But you been on my mind constantly. Where your conscience, baby, my don't go by me, by me. I for take you overseas. Me and you for be like 5 and 6. You knocking me down with your prima tease. Why would I feel intoxicated? Shorty just be looking for the picture. I feel like love is overrated, oh. Cause tell me why you got me so wasted, so faded, oh. I feel intoxicated. Shorty just be looking for the picture. I feel like love is overrated, oh. Cause tell me why you got me so wasted, so faded.
We're like Romeo and Juliet, if the family's got along. Chinedu, tell me what we gon' do, huh? Life comes at you fast. See you on holiday, only snap one glass, one view. Thought your friends would come too. Tell me why I'm seeing your girls in London. Got me in a pickle, a little conundrum. I don't wanna make assumptions, I called you. Why you gonna text me? It's better you kill me, better you arrest me. Bad man stress, woman, a woman, nothing stress me. You could've taught me, see the way you test me. See the way social media's so cold. Love's easy to find, harder to hold. Most stories end and start with a phone. All the way them in law days, she was half of my home. Oxley, you know my girl, Denise, the year younger than man from East. She got the tribal mark and she used to be friends with Peace. Won't let me know peace. She want chop my gari and peas. That's what I'm looking if I'm headed to the streets. That's why I'm intoxicated, like what these girls want from her.
I don't know what you wanna hear from me. Thinking about the way it's way for me. Cause you been on my mind constantly. When your conscience, baby, my don't go by me, by me. I for take you overseas. Me and you for be like 5 and 6. You knocking me down with your prima tease. Why would I feel intoxicated? Shorty just be looking for the picture. I feel like love is overrated, oh. Cause tell me why you got me so wasted, so faded, oh. I feel intoxicated. Shorty just be looking for the picture. I feel like love is overrated, oh. Cause tell me why you got me so wasted, so faded. She original ganja planta superstar, master, don't know. Kitty bitty, don't know. Tonicky baby, Santander, Santander.
Leicester's black music and art station, Radio 2 Funky.
Anyway. Oh, what you gonna do? You wanna get down? Tell me. Oh, what you gonna do? Do you wanna get down? Oh, what you gonna do? You wanna get down? Oh, what you gonna do? You wanna get down? Tell me. Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Come on in. Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. How you gonna do it if you really don't wanna dance? By standing on the wall. Get your back up off the wall. Tell me, how you gonna do it if you really don't wanna dance? By standing on the wall. Get your back up off the wall. 'Cause I heard all the people saying, get down on it. Come on and get down on it. If you really want it, get down on it. You gotta feel it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Come on and get down on it. Baby, baby. Get down on it. want your body to move. Tell me, baby, how you gonna do it if you really don't wanna dance? By standing on the wall. Get your back up off the wall. Tell me, how you gonna do it if you really won't take a chance? By standing on the wall. Get your back up off the wall. 'Cause I heard all the people saying, get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. When you're dancing. Get down on it. 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 Come on and get down on it. Baby, baby. Get down on it. Get on it. Get down on it. Sha-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. What you gonna do? Do you wanna get down? What you gonna do? Get your back up off the wall. Dance, come on. Get your back up off the wall. Dance, come on. Get down on it. Come on and get down on it. If you really want it, get down on it. You gotta feel it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Come on and get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. While you're dancing, get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Oh, 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 yeah. Get down on it. You move me, baby, when you move. Get down on it. 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 Get your back up off the wall. Get down on it. 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 Get your back up off the wall.
On 95 FM, on DAB, and online at radio2funky.co.uk.
How you guys feeling tonight?
Leicester's black music and arts station, Radio 2 Funky.
The Arts and Business Show with Mahmood Reza.
Welcome back, folks. That's a bit of an old 70s, 80s knee tapper there. That was Kool and the Gang. Get down on it. Prefixed by, is that the right term in the music introduction? It's going to be now. Intoxicated with a little bit of Only You Knew. 10:39 and some loose change here on a wonderful, actually, I have to say, wonderful Thursday, 21st of September 2023. And I'm just counting on the fingers of my left hand. The right hand can also be as functional, and there's only about 3 months to go before we have festivities coming for Christmas, but there's a lot that's happening between now and then. And let me tell you something else that's going on in terms of Leicester in the next few days. In fact, this is taking place on Saturday. It's Apple Day at Franklin Park, so come along for a family fun day at Braunton Town Apple Orchard. There's going to be face painting, apple tasting and juicing. Sounds good. Live animal petting, zoo. I should have said live animal petting zoo, not live animal petting, zoo. Inflatable rides and so much more. And that's not all. On the Sunday, between 1 and 4 p.m, you have Leicester's Heritage Open Streets. It's an extreme mountain bike show and arts and crafts sale among the activities on offer at this Sunday's Open Streets event. It runs from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. at Leicester Market, Clock Tower and Town Hall Square. And there's more stuff that I'm going to be releasing from the bulletin board to you during the duration of the show itself. Now, I'm going to give you a clue about what I'm going to be talking about, and I'm probably going to shift it towards 11, maybe just after 11 there as well. Now, it's not grant funding, but it's a way of getting funding either as a one-off, an ad hoc, or effectively on an ongoing basis for a particular project, an activity going towards what you're doing at the moment. It applies to individuals, it applies to organisations, it applies to social enterprise groups, it applies to private companies. Lots of ways and lots of stakeholders who get involved in this process as well. Not straightforward, and I'm going to outline what that model is, and I'll give you another little clue after we hear from our next couple of tracks here on the Arts Business Show. And this one is called It's All Good, followed by Jesse Reyes. Isn't that all good?
Yo, everyone keeps telling me not to say it. I don't know. Anyway. Yo, this beat's got me feeling like I'm Jesus on an Easter day. I'm back, baby. And I mean both tracks. I'm about to put Telford on the map, baby. Does anybody
walk in a room, they all hush. Mama saying that I need to forgive him, it's all love. But them boys for life, mommy, I'm finna hold a grudge. Man, I'm wild and childish, never really bout it. Said he spun a coupe, I never saw him spinning round here. Never heard of love, I can't believe I finally found it. And now she's telling me slow down. But if I had a pound for every time I lost hope, I would be so damn broke. Now I'm looking at the list of every one of my and I'm praying that they don't all choke. But please don't forget the though. And also, all these pills looking at my mom's wardrobe. Everything I do, I say it with my torso. Bro, if I can walk the walk, then let me talk. And I'm rapping all the way through the hook. Nah, I don't need to sing it, it's all good. Take the top down, my brother, it's all good. We ain't never gonna stop, my brother, it's all good. My brother, it's all good.
It's say the cray. Yeah. Every time I walk in the room, the girls blush. Yeah, they asking for my type, and that's 10s and all above. No, it's never just looks, cause baby, it's all love. I think I found my one less lonely one. Promise you're my only one. I'll shoot my shot like a Kobe one. I'll swing it like a lightsaber, cause she my Obi-Wan. I'm living like a dream. I just hope she hasn't sold me one. I'm talking like the kid. They say the risk is undeniable. If that mirror ain't selling you a dream, then it's lying to you. Sweet like Lipton tea, feeling like Thierry, cause the drink's on re. This track feel like a Sunday morn. Praise the Lord. She came and she broke my jaw. And if this ain't love at first sight, baby, let me look twice. Cause we don't really need the hook, right?
That's right. But this a hook. I don't need to sing in my it's all good. Take the top down, my brother, it's all good. We ain't never gonna stop. We're never gonna. Nah, baby, you can see it in my eyes. I could never pretend. I want it all and then I want it again. I take the top spot in one shot. I'm ripping the top down and I'll still shake your hand in the end. I know you and I'm rapping all the way through the hood. I don't need to sing in my it's all good. Take the top down, my brother, it's all good. We ain't never gonna stop, my brother, it's all good. My brother, it's all good. For real, we're back, baby. Yeah, we're back, baby. Yeah, we're back, baby. We're back, baby. We're back, baby. Yeah, we're back, baby. We're back, baby.
This is Radio 2 Funky.
You fit better than a pair of jeans, baby. Fill me up better than a feast, baby. Don't think I could ever let you leave, baby. Yeah. You fit like your mama made you just for me, baby. Stroke making me forget to breathe, baby. That face looking like a sea, baby. Yeah, yeah. Only been about a month, but my body been on this is baby daddy, baby. Cause I might let you do it, I might let you shoot it. Cause she needs some milk, she needs some real bad. Real what? Real bad. Real bad. My ego get built up, cause I could get you bricked up. Like I'm building a crib up with no effort. We could play house, no pressure. Call me mama, I call you papa. We could pop off, we could pause if you need it. I get conceited when you said that she the best. Say it again, she the best. Say it again, she the best. Say it again, she the best. Take me to bed, cause you fit better than a pair of jeans, baby. Fill me up better than a feast, baby. Don't think I could ever let you leave, baby. Yeah, yeah. You fit like your mama made you just for me, baby. A stroke making me forget to breathe, baby. And that face looking like a sea,
The ellipse between us and melted away. We're one tonight. Yeah. When I see the white of your eyes, I know I'm doing it right. Yeah. I love how you coach me when I'm close to the peak. Yeah.
I feel you growing, but love how you hold back for me.
Yeah, I get conceited when you say that I'm the best. Say it again.
You the best.
Say it again.
You the best.
Say it again.
You the best. Take me to bed. You fit better than a pair of jeans, baby. Fill me up better than a feast, baby.
Don't think I could ever let you leave, baby.
Yeah,
on 95 FM, on DAB and online radio2funky.co.uk.
How you guys feeling tonight?
Leicester's black music and arts station, Radio 2 Funky. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook and Twitter at Radio 2 Funky or visit our website radio2funky.co.uk.
The Arts and Business Show with Mahmood Reza.
Welcome back, folks, here, 10th Detour. And we had a bit of an indecision on my part in terms of track playing there. I don't know if you spotted it in that very seamless transition here. So we had It's All Good, followed by Jesse Reyes, as I said, and then played Back to Life, Soul to Soul. And I was in that indecisive moment whether it should be a Womack and Womack track that followed, but Soul to Soul, Back to Life, trump there. But that doesn't mean you're not going to hear that track that I had. It's going to be played before the show concludes. So it was just that order in which I wanted to play it there as well. And I think there's some thought going behind about how this show is presented. So 10:53 on Thursday, the 21st of September 2023. let me just read out a bit on the bulletin board, and I'll give you one more clue about our topic. And I love to pick a topic each week that has relevance for the arts, creative, social enterprise community, made up of lots of disparate forces doing fantastic work there as well. And what we've got here now is Black History Month is coming soon. So later in the year, we have the African Caribbean Centre, Maidstone Road. There's over 16 black businesses with an assortment of products for all your needs, natural body products, household goods, books, games, toys, clothing, African-inspired jewellery, arts, food, plus much more. And that takes place next Friday the 29th of September at the African Caribbean Centre, Maidstone Road, Lima Echo 2, O Uniform Alpha. Did you like that bit? BH Black History Month as well. Launch Rum Punch and Post, Guildhall Lane, Leicester. Lima Echo 1 5 Foxtrot, Quebec, if for those postcode likers out there. This takes place Sunday the 1st of October. So go down there, join in the launch of Black History Month 2023 with Rum Punch and Poets between 5 p.m. and 8 p.m. There's going to be local and international wordsmiths joining forces for a reading of reflections, social political commentary and expressions of black joy as well. So that sounds, it's going to be a fantastic show. So get yourself on down there. Let's finish with one more before we go into a clue for what the topic of conversation is going to be after 11 o'clock on Radio 2 Funky, the Arts Business Show, broadcasting live DAB online 95 FM. Leicester's heritage we've mentioned. Remember that bike ride thing? Well, this is taking place, this other event, again on the 1st of October. AA Records Fair on Leicester Market. And the monthly fair operates between 9 a.m. and 2:30 p.m. And it features over 25 traders from a number of regions, offering a diverse selection of records, catering to every musical preference and genre. Now, in addition to those vinyl records, attendees can explore a collection of CDs, remember those, DVDs, and even rock and roll and pop memorabilia. So ensuring there's something to satisfy every music and film enthusiast, the Leicester, tell you what, folks, let me just give my jawline a wiggle. There we go. The dentures are back in. That deep inhalation of breath goes forward, and I'll read out the last sentence. The Leicester Market's Records Fair is meticulously organised by AA Records Fair.
Are recorded minus all the junk. People spread gossip and believe what they must, but I slam dunk punks and make them bite the dust. A minute is needed to make a phony runny bleed and put him in the bucket like it's chicken feed. Check out the pick of the litter, not a quitter, I'm nice. And I'ma dust you off twice. Never heard it, so observe it. Hysterical fan, addicts of the Asiatic miracle man. Prominent, dominant, McCoy and I'm real. Another brother's man, forget how you feel. You're so, I got the instinct. They call me Deputy Dog to put your booty in the clink. You dance to my new hit, cover single love. Let me see your earring shingle love. Baby. Go ahead, baby. The jingling baby. Go ahead, baby. The jingling baby. Go ahead, baby. The jingling baby. Go ahead, baby. I chopped you, chewed you, baked you and stewed you. The slop you pop, you need to stop, you kinda rude. You no good little fool trying to base. How we living, Holmes? Get on my face. I'm complete, in effect, and I can't fall. Rise, surprise, and I advise you all to stand back and peep. Don't sleep without my skill, get ill. I'll turn the mother out. I'm top notch. You're playing hopscotch. Now I'ma do you while the party people watch. You're real funny, you really tried to go for yours, but I know why. You ain't had no dough before, so you tried and lied to drain my fame. This ain't a game, you know my name. Innovating, devastating, and dope on a single now. Dance to my new hit single. The jingling baby. Go ahead, baby. 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 When you first walked in, I ain't know what to think, cause you grabbed the microphone like your booty don't stink and try to run down that. I can't get over that garbage you were saying. You call that a battle rap? How you gonna go against an army with a handgun? I'm AT and you don't understand, son. I'm a legend, on top of that I'm living. Now you look booty like that bum Miss Givens. Whoever geeked you up, nah, how should I say it? Whoever set you up, they knew just how to play it. Cause man, Joe, I feel for your brother, I'm a bad. Word to the mother. Taking out suckers while the ladies pucker. Rolling over punks like a redneck trucker. Innovating, devastating, and dope on a single now. Let me see your earrings jingle.
Jingling, baby.
Go ahead, baby.
Jingling, baby.
Go ahead, baby.
Jingling, baby.
Go ahead, baby.
Jingling, baby.
Break down!
The Arts and Business Show.
That was Jingly Baby with Austin Taylor. We got about a few seconds to go before the 11 o'clock break where we play the advert. The advert is really vital by the way because it helps obviously generate income for the community station that is Radio 2 Funky 95 FM. And if you fancy spending your money investing in the station, getting your message heard by a ton of listeners there, you could do no worse than contact info@radio2funky.co.uk. I'll play that little dedicated advert later on in the show. So after 11 o'clock, think about loud plungers. That's a massive clue as to what I'm going to be talking about after 11 o'clock here. And again, it's such a diverse way of doing things, and it's certainly gained a lot of traction over the last decade or so with the growth of technology and what people are tapping into. What am I talking about? You find out after 11.
Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook and Twitter at Radio 2 Funky, or visit our website radio2funky.co.uk.
Don't miss the return of the dancehall rock star, Skang. Skang is back in Birmingham, live. For one exclusive date, Saturday, 30th of September at the Forum in Birmingham, B47LS. Skang live, plus special guests and top DJs from 9 p.m. till 2 a.m. Get your tickets now online from dice.fm or from all usual outlets. Skang, dancehall's rock star, live, Saturday, 30th of September at the Forum in Birmingham.
I Love the 90s Halloween Special. Saturday, 28th of October, 2023. At the 2 Funky Music Cafe, 23A, New Park Street, Leicester, LE3. Doors, 10:30 till 4 a.m. I Love the 90s, R&B, dancehall, UK garage, club classics, and Halloween anthems. DJs, Attish, Black Vinyl Magic, Glamour, KMS, and Lady Envy. Early bird tickets, £3 and £5 standard via skiddle.com or more on the door. Fancy dress, all your Halloween outfits are welcome. Best dressed goodie bags given away all night. Come and get a super night of 90s music, taking you back, playing all your favourites on the dance floor. For more information and future events, visit 2funkycomplex.co.uk. I Love the 90s Halloween Special.
Punch Record presents Jamaica Songbird, the amazing Romain Virgo live. Romain Virgo live with his band plus full support on Friday, October 27th at the 2 Funky Cafe, 23 New Park Street, Leicester. Get your tickets now from all usual outlets or available online from dice.fm. Don't miss Romain Virgo, the Love Doctor live. Friday, October 27th at the 2 Funky Cafe, New Park Street, Leicester.
Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook and Twitter at Radio 2 Funky, or visit our website radio2funky.co.uk.
Whenever I hear
This is Radio 2 Funky.
The Arts and Business Show with Mahmood Ret.
Check all the blessings live up in this recession. West End stepping every dog as days and ugly lessons. Ugly lessons, ugly lessons. Ugly lessons, ugly lessons. CC on the beat. Ugly lessons, ugly lessons. And every dog has days and ugly lessons, ugly lessons.
Stayed around the chaos, had to move just like Kratos. Kids moving cruddy day and night for the pay stumps. Sun shining somewhere, ain't no way I let the rain stop. Underground king, bury queens in my sheets, in my tank top. If it's war for art, we won't imagine, then the tank's out. Baby, with the auntie back, want me to say uncle. Baby, God ain't gonna give me more than I can handle. Made it from the crumbs and this must really feel like Hansel. If you wanna love me, baby, say you wanna love me. The price is going up and all the faces getting ugly. Champagne problems and the dates, I'm staying bubbly. Family tied in the trench, why I need to stay with Cuzzy. If she wake me up with phone, then know it's getting buzzy. Baby out the back door, the moving too jazzy. Pretty boy return a Mac, know the times were getting ugly. Gang got the Ray B&B, it's staying jump. She wasn't pressing in the gym. Shout out to my bros, we were flexing in the gym. Me and CC stayed hungry for the win. I let them bitches burn like some zoots in the wind. Like zoots in the wind, like zoots in the wind. They said watch, but they didn't do a thing. I guess they got a clutch and just take it on the chin. I let them bitches burn like some zoots in the wind. Like some zoots in the wind. They want proof, let me in. Overproof, this ain't gin. Rum, baby, this is London. We don't shoot in the gym. More like bootings on the strip. Then all of a sudden there's some food in the crib. Don't get food on the bib when A to Z to find out it was all the same. Got A1 credit, I'ma charge it to the game. Ain't no back to basics. Nah, I was giving you the game, giving formula on tape. Yeah.
Check all the blessings live up in this recession. West End stepping every dog has days and ugly lessons.
Baby sent a friend, I move it, now she wanna move it. And that's the infiltration, how the fuck she be so stupid. Life's a lessons and losing, but I'm a Mac, I'm choosing. She think I'm losing, she snoozing, cause I be too elusive. Never list a loss, that's a big myth. I paid the cost just to feel like this. I can't die trying, now we live to get rich. That's a whole pound, and I ain't giving 50, giving out no pence. She wasn't pressing in the gym. Shout out to my bros, we were flexing in the gym. Me and CC stayed hungry for the win. I let them bitches burn like some zoots in the wind. Like zoots in the wind, like zoots in the wind. They said watch, but they didn't do a thing. I guess they got a clutch and just take it on their chin. I let them bitches burn like some zoots in the wind. Like some zoots in the wind. Like some zoots in the wind. Yeah, man, shout out to you for being such a big sport. You know, taking it on the chin. All them losses, you know, not caring about a win.
Leicester's black music and arts station, Radio 2 Funky.
The Arts and Business Show with Mahmood Reza.
Welcome back in the room, folks. 11:10, literally just gone onto that 0-0, and that was Teardrops, Womack and Womack. We heard earlier, followed by JM, Zoots in the Wind. Not quite sure what Zoot is, but it's got a lovely ring to it as well. So, have you picked up on the wonderful, wonderful clues? I've probably given it away so easily in the first part of the show. We are going to be talking about crowdfunding. Now, crowdfunding is not as straightforward. It's not just for private sector organisations. It's not just for big tech companies who want to crowdfund and get oodles and gazillions of dollars here to spend on the next platform, the next software that's going to revolutionise the world, the next app that's going to take the world by storm. But it's perfectly angled and set up for arts and creatives, and they've tapped into it into the plenty over the last decade or so. Now, we know the world of art and creativity is predominantly driven obviously by passion and innovation of the artists and creators, but to bring those projects to life needs support, financial support, as opposed to other supports as well. And this is where crowdfunding has really radically changed the landscape for many artists, many creatives, many social enterprises in the United Kingdom. So it's a way to fund your aspiration, your dream, whether it's a one-off project, whether it's a continuation project. It's a great way to connect with your audience as well and turn your ideas into a reality. But let me give you a little bit of a health warning here. It's not an easy thing to do. It does require time, it does require effort and energy and application and understanding here. So I think with crowdfunding, literally, it brings so many different facets together. The connecting with your audience, the clues in the title about crowdfunding, a crowd out there, they're going to be contributing money, going towards your project, going towards your organisation, going to what you do. It could be a podcast, it could be a show, it could be a launching of an album, it could be just doing what you're doing there. So effectively, it has many things, but it's not literally a 5-minute exercise. So what I'm going to be talking about over the next 20 minutes or so is what crowdfunding actually is. And I'm going to outline what the basic models are. Yes, there are models, and I don't mean the airfix or building a model ship. Talk about some tips about how to get the most out of crowdfunding. So this is less about the technology that exists to host this here, but more about the process, more about what crowdfunding actually is, and effectively how you can use it to power your creative arts, social enterprise, and other project along as well. Let's take a breath. Let's have some music while I brush up on my notes.
Rush, rush. Slow down, baby, no rush, rush, rush. Don't rush, baby, don't rush. I need your touch, touch, touch. Slow down, baby, slow down. Your body plush, plush, plush. I don't need bluff, bluff, bluff. Truly, you see me on live, you think I'm a big shot. Big shot. I know that you're feeling my vibes. I seen you on TikTok. Inviting your body so hot, hot. Gorgeous, oh baby, you're dead drop. Amazing, I love how you twerk that. Baby, go down, let me work that. You want to pursue me and give me all of your goodies. I vision you like a movie. Slow down, baby, let me do me. No rush, rush, rush. Slow down, baby, no rush, rush, rush. Don't rush, baby, don't rush. I need your touch, touch, touch. Slow down, baby, slow down. Your body plush, plush, plush. I don't need bluff, bluff, bluff. Girl, pull up on me. I'm outside if you want me. Baby, come quick if you need me. Feels so good when you eye me. I'm in the mood, perfect timing. You're feeling it hard when you climbing. Run up your spine, baby, try me. Push, push, push to your hiney. Your body so sweet, smelling good. Dripping so we're feeling good. Move real slow when you ride me. When you go down, you excite me. No rush, rush, rush. Slow down, baby, no rush, rush, rush. Don't rush, baby, don't rush. I need your touch, touch, touch. Slow down, baby, slow down. Your body plush, plush, plush. I don't need bluff, bluff, bluff. No rush, rush, rush. Slow down, baby, no rush, rush, rush. Don't rush, baby, don't rush. I need your touch, touch, touch. Slow down, baby, slow down. Your body plush, plush, plush. I don't need bluff, bluff, bluff. Rush, slow down. No rush, no rush. Your body blush, your body blush, blush.
Johnson, wide open. You know it's gonna be. When it comes to you, you are first place and a runner up. No other man can get none of your love. I miss a loyalty, I miss a trust. Remember, no, I not in a team, but me see you in us. Private, you a fly and a first class. Here's a spade, you a sip and a Smirnoff. Plus a 15 grand at the purse cost. And your fault, make them worse off. Girl, you chosen. I'm in love when you're wide open. It's a ocean, I'm imposing. As you give it to me and just me only, yeah. Girl, you chosen. I'm in love when you're wide open. It's an ocean, I'm imposing. That you give it to me and just me only. She not sip champagne for the rose. Boy, she have couple bad for the bros. Boy, buy another house just for store clothes. Girl, you a creme de la creme, cream of the crap. You know see a key you a turn, not them and not. When it come to style and pattern, you kill them with that. If you're not Chanel or Birkin, for them thing that work. Remember you're chosen. I'm in love when you're wide open. It's an ocean. I'm imposing. As you give it to me and just me only. Yeah, girl, you're chosen. I'm in love when you're wide open. It's an ocean. I'm imposing. As you give it to me and just me only. Yeah. Shorty, many are call, but you my choose. Yo, you know the thing going on. Until that doors part, you know. That me I tell you, you're chosen. You hear that? Wife in my life. Match me fly. I ain't afraid to tell the world, say I'm your guy. Hey, girl, you're chosen. Open. Rose me only, I'm me alone. Yeah, man, it's you know, waiting for me and her, you know. You know the thing,
Leicester's Black Music and Arts Station, Radio 2 Funky.
The Arts and Business Show with Mahmood Reza.
11:17, and if you wait 5 seconds, it's going to be 11:18, according to my wonderful calibrated timepiece on the PC, where there is a webcam shining at me, and the light's on for some reason. I'm not quite sure why, but hopefully, for those on live stream, welcome, hello, and all the rest of it. Hope you're enjoying the show. Love to hear from your thoughts, your feedback, and all the rest of it. So crowdfunding is what we are going to be talking about today. So we talked about what it actually is in very brief, but did you know there are different types of models as such? So effectively, the crowdfunding is based on a fundraising method that basically taps into the collective support of an immense group of individuals out there, effectively the crowd, to finance your project, your venture, and typically all the activity as such takes place on online platforms, and there are more and more being developed as such. And this is where you, as the creator, present your project idea, define what your fundraising goals are, i.e. in terms of how much money you're looking to raise, and then your supporters or backers then contribute a sliding scale, varying amounts of money to bring that project to life. And within that, there are effectively three broad types of crowdfunding. So if you are thinking about dipping your toe into the water, or your bank balance, your wallet into the crowdfunding arena, it's always good to be aware of these three types here, because that's going to help shape how you go about it. So model number one, or category number one, is called a rewards-based crowdfunding model. Now what that is, here backers, either people who are going to be giving you money, get rewards or perks in exchange for their financial support. So there's a swap. I give you a certain amount of money, and that is tailored and matched with a particular reward that you're going to give them. Now, it could be a simple thank you note to merchandise that you might have. It could be early access to the project. So if you're doing an event, for example, or a music release or a show, then maybe that people get preference, early bird tickets, or they get to come to the day before the show goes live to the product released. Get a product sample. And platforms such as Kickstarter and Indiegogo, I'm going to get a list of these together for next week, by the way, are popular choices for rewards-based funding. So think about what you want to offer, what's the inducement, what's the reward, and it can range, as I said, from a simple thank you, and put yourself in the shoes, by the way, of somebody that may contribute to a crowdfunding project. If it were you, what would entice and tempt you to part with your cash to help support that project? Now, number two, the different other category is what's called equity crowdfunding. Now, effectively, if you are running a corporate business or you've got a partnership, this is basically you swap money for people being actually involved as what they call shareholders in the project or business they support. Certainly in the world of arts and creative, that's probably not a very popular model by the very way that arts and social enterprise organisations are structured. Certainly for the private sector organisations, early popular choice for startups, early stage, is going to be pretty popular. Companies like Crowdcube, Seeds, facility equity crowdfunding. But it's a model, and again, I would say, on balance, it's probably not a very popular model for arts, creative and cultural organisations, but it's still out there. The third type of model, okay, is called a donation-based crowdfunding model. So I'm going to outline this one. Let's get some more music. There's a bit more to talk about. Now here, your backers, your crowd, the people who are giving you money, donate money to support a cause or a project without any expectation of any financial return. Just like if you were going in the street with a bucket or a collecting tin here, they don't actually get anything in return. But, again, you've got to give people reasons to why they should donate to your particular cause there as well. So we're going to talk about that a bit more after this section. So if you're going to get people to basically donate, there's nothing they get back, no financial rewards, no discounts or anything else. What is the reasons that they need to understand as to why they should do that? And it's typically used for charities, artistic endeavours, platforms like GoFundMe, Just Giving, are well known for donation-based crowdfunding itself. So that's the three effective basic models here. Some models have a hybrid and a combination of those. Those are your three basics. Let's have some music and we'll talk more about crowdfunding after we hear these next tracks. And this one is called Cayman X Flick Clean Fly Site Music.
Purple Kitty. Scratch mixed it.
Yeah, flip, tryna show the bad one some tricks. Tryna get a bad one, might be like what you like, miss, don't hide it. Flip, tryna show the bad one some tricks. Tryna get a bad one, might be like what you like, miss, don't hide it. Broski's in the trap, but I'm not though, do it like Costco, yeah man, the Costco. You don't wanna get fried like Roscoe's old days, if you need a bro, got those. She want Dior like Pop Smoke, priorities, gotta get her a hot comb. Gotta swerve these like a pothole, 10 out of 10 claim that, but she's not though. Eye contact when she is too fried in the booth, not writing. Vision impaired, I'm freestyling this. I can't think straight, so I'm lighting those. 2 times I don't like them. Z-code bros flying, oh. Then come home and touch the back road, yeah. Flip, tryna show the bad one some tricks. Tryna get a bad one, might be like what you like, miss, don't hide it. Flip, tryna show the bad one some tricks. Tryna get a bad one, might be like what you like, miss, don't hide it. Brown in alley, per to Z. I ain't even but we keep it discreet. She knows KM, but she don't know Kazim. Miss from the slums, you ain't like that. Tell men to fight back, fight back, fight back. I got friends who live chat. Trust me, it's like that. Bro's in the slums and I'm in the slums, so we're here being spontaneous. Outside jar, know you're as dangerous. Outside jar, know you're as dangerous. Don't move illiterate, don't bun. Your friend will turn snake in the thick of it. You can't touch her if I'm. You're joking, right? Flip, tryna show the bad one some tricks. Tryna get a bad one, my tip. You like what you like, miss, don't hide it. Flip, tryna show the bad one some tricks. Tryna get a bad one, my tip. You like what you like, miss, don't hide it.
Girl, I'm about to have a panic attack. I did the work, it didn't work. That truth, it hurts. That damn, it hurts. That lovey-dovey shit was not a fan of it. I'm good with my friends. I don't want a man, girl. I'm in my bed. I'm way too fine to be here alone. On the other hand, I know my worth. And now he calling me. Why do I feel like this? What's happening to me? Oh, oh, oh. Am I ready? Ain't a doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. 'Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. How am I supposed to love somebody else when I don't like myself? Like, ooh, guess I better learn to like this. Ooh, it might take my whole life just to do. He called me Melly, he squeezed my belly. I'm too embarrassed to say I like it. Girl, is this my boo? That's why I'm asking you, 'cause you know I've been through. Am I ready? Ain't a doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To what you wanna do. Think I'm ready, ooh, think you like that, think you like that. When I clap back like that, let me know. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? Figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? Figure it out. 'Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? Figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? Yesterday I would have run away, and I don't know why. I don't know why. No, yesterday I would have run away, and I don't know why. I don't know, but I'm ready.
Leicester's black music and art station, Radio 2 Funky.
The Arts and Business Show with Mahmood Reza.
We had K-Mix Do Flick and followed by Are You Ready? To Be Loved by Lizzo, 11:28. So why should artists and creatives actually even think about crowdfunding? Well, apart from the wonderful opportunity you've got open, it's about freedom. So you maintain a degree of control over your projects without having the constraints that might be imposed on you by funders. Funders typically, when they provide funds for your project, your activity, will expect, understandably and rightly so, certain conditions to be complied with. They're looking to meet their own objectives here. So you're going to have you can call it constraints. You're going to have criteria, restrictions, conditions placed upon why that fund is being provided. And most of the funds provided by grants will either come from charities themselves, trusts and donations, or they'll come from public bodies here. So they need to make sure that money is accounted for. So you get that degree of freedom. It's a great way, and it's a good popular business thing as well, to be engaged with your audience. So you get direct engagement with those funders, and you connect with your audience. You've got to build a loyal community of supporters, and they're going to become emotionally involved in the project. And not just that project, but if you build it up and you've got that active client audience engagement, it's going to look good for you going forward as well. It's also about validation. It's about market testing. So there's something in the business scope they call MVP, by the way, which stands for minimum viable proposition. And I'm a big fan of, if you're going to launch something, get a proof of concept. Will people exchange their time and money for what you're offering? And a successfully funded crowdfunding campaign can act as that proof of concept, which means you can fine tune, you can get more funding, and you know that the project itself has got legs as well. And lastly, diversity of funding sources. It's a good way to have some degree of diversification where your money comes from. You can reduce your reliance on grants, loans, your personal savings. So again, it's a wonderful, what I would call self-generated pool of resources in your portfolio. After we've heard this and a couple of tracks, I'm going to give you some tips as to how you can get some degree of success out of your crowdfunding campaign.
Are you a small business looking to get your message heard? Why not advertise with us? We have a range of ideas that can help grow your business, cut through the social media noise, and talk directly to your audience. Contact info@radio2funky.co.uk or call us on 011 62 55 9837. Don't believe radio works? You're listening, aren't you? On 95 FM, on DAB, and online at radio2funky.co.uk.
How you guys feeling tonight?
Leicester's black music and arts station, Radio 2 Funky.
The Arts and Business Show with Mahmood Reza.
We're back in the room, folks. It's nearly 11:35. It's about 8 seconds away, but let's not have that degree of precision. I never thought I would say myself. Saying that as Collie Border, Hershey's, and 11:35. So what are the tips for crowdfunding success? Because we like things to be successful, don't we? Well, don't, as I said it right at the beginning of the show, don't think of it as a quick fix thing, quick way to generate money. It requires a lot of energy there, and you've got to think of it as like running a business here, but focus on that crowdfunding campaign. So you need good planning, you need good execution, and here's some tips. So first of all, define the outcome. So what are your goals, and make them realistic, make them smart. So think about how much money you actually need to complete your project, to do that activity, how much you're looking to actually raise, and factor in all the costs that are going to be involved. Now, the platforms that you're going to be going on, I said the 99% will be done through some degree of dedicated platform. There's going to be fees going to be charged. You need to think about the rewards you're going to be offering. Taxes may come into it. There may be additional costs involved if you've got to involve a designer, another freelancer, somebody else to help you. So think about all the costs that you're going to recoup. Think about how much money you're looking for. That's going to be a goal. If you're going to go after £1 million, well, I'm sure it might work. Depending on your time frame, that might be a little bit ambitious. So set your clear goals. Now, you need a story. So think about yourself. Why would you contribute yourself as a potential funder, potential stakeholder, potential donor? Why would you give to somebody crowdfunding appeal? So what's the story that you wishing to share? Make sure it's compelling and make sure it connects with the audience that you're talking to. Share your passion, why the project is important, what's the matter, why does it matter, what's the transformation, what's the impact, and how your backers are going to make a difference. Make sure you engage your audience. So again, if you go into a launch cold, it's going to be not impossible, but it's going to be very difficult. So you need to have an audience of some description, ideally, before you launch your campaign. And the usual devices like social media, your newsletters, your personal connections, your personal network. Leverage the people that you communicate with on the different social groups that you are, your website. So again, make it clear, make it compelling, make it engaging. The rewards themselves are going to be enough to compel somebody to do that. So if they're not relevant and they're not appealing to your backers, then they're not really going to be that interested. Make it unique and valuable. So if you are releasing an album, a track, if you've got a podcast that's being launched, a show, a performance, then early bird discount. They get to see a show exclusive event if they contribute there. You can tier it down, by the way. If you give X, you get Y. If you give a little bit more, you get this. So again, think about the rewards and the benefits that they will get, and think about this clearly before you start publicising it. Transparency, and be honest and open about your project. Make sure that the setbacks that you've got, the progress, timelines, and you've got to have trust in your audience. Remember, if you are going to do a crowdfunding campaign and you want it to be successful, you've got to have openness and trust and integrity that shines through, because you may want to connect with that audience again going forward. Promotion and marketing, you've got to invest and put the time aside to market and let people know about it. One social media post ain't going to cut it. Press releases, partnerships, people that you know that they can share information, and it takes a lot of energy and time to make it successful. Again, your network is going to be really powerful. Whatever platforms you have a social media network, talk to them and give them reasons why they should help you. People, in general speaking, if they like what you do, are happy to share messages and happy to support you there. So leverage your personal professional network. Friends, family, colleagues, fellow artists, fellow professionals could be some of the earliest backers. And finally, be prepared for the campaign phase afterwards, the post-campaign. So if you are offering rewards and people take you up, make sure they get those rewards promptly. Make sure you thank people. Make sure you express that gratitude to them. And consider what happens next for any long-term engagement. I'll wrap this up with a conclusion, folks, after we hear a couple of more tracks. And this one's from Christy, and there's a surprise track to follow as well.
Tell me where you dey go, girl. I need you here right now. Where you dey go? Hide me spirit, hide me soul. Staying at me until the sundown. Bum bum sweeter than Mirinda, caterpillar, pick it deeper. London diva, buy you visa, tequila, give me ginger. Ooh, fresh like bread, what they do today. You no need Mary Kay. Girl, you be take away. All that gas, that's the delay. Make I give you bottom belly. Christy, share you there. Fresh like bread, what they do today. You no need Mary Kay. Girl, you be take away. All that gas, that's the delay. Make I give you bottom belly. Christy, share you there. I'll never be done with your love, just know I'll be here for the long run. Come rain, come sun, I'll be right here. Be anywhere, I'm right there. You living right free in my heart, right here, the left side of my chest. Baby, I pledge my allegiance to you because you're bum bum sweeter than Mirinda, caterpillar, pick it deeper. London diva, buy you visa, tequila, give me ginger. Ooh, fresh like bread, what they do today. You no need Mary Kay. Girl, you be take away. All that gas, that's the delay. Make I give you bottom belly. Please share you there. Fresh like bread, what they do today. You no need Mary Kay. Girl, you be take away. All that gas, that's the delay. Make I give you bottom belly. Please share you there.
I'm so tired of falling in love, finding it easier to fall out. I can't deny it. I feel it inside, I'll keep its fire. Oh, you can't hide, I'm falling in love again. Ain't nothing I can do, falling in love again. And this time it's with you. When I fall, it's always the same. And I'm so tired of playing this game. Oh. Been so long now since I gave up my heart. I've kept it locked down. I don't wanna get it hard. So let me tell you now, I just wanna be sure that you won't hurt me. Or can you promise me that falling in love again ain't nothing I can do? Falling in love again, girl. And this time it's with you. When I fall, it's always the same. And I'm so tired of playing this game. Tell me if you're gonna break my heart, 'cause I don't wanna take a chance. And if it ain't true, all it's gonna be is nothing but a poor romance. So give me that promise to hold on, and I'll never let you go. I gotta have something go on, oh, I'm letting you know now. I'm falling in love again. Ain't nothing I can do. Falling in love again, girl. This time it's with you. When I fall, it's always the same. And I'm so tired of playing this game. Yeah. Falling in love again. I'm falling, oh, I'm falling. Falling in love again. Girl, you got me, yeah, you got me. Yeah. I'm falling in love again. Oh, I'm falling in love. I'm falling in love again. Oh, yeah. I'm falling in love again. Falling in love again. I'm falling in love again. I'm falling in love again.
Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Radio 2 Funky, or visit our website radio2funky.co.uk.
The Arts and Business Show with Mahmood Reza.
Welcome back, folks. It's 11:47. Not long to go before Rhythm Nation. Sandro sitting in the reception area, looking very relaxed here, getting ready for his show. It's going to kick off at midday. I'll give you a roundup of all the other wonderful DJs that are going to be looking after you on Thursday, the 21st of September. And we had Christy with Ruga and Falling in Love again, Naina Cherry. Coming up to 11:48 here. Let's just round up our conversation monologue about crowdfunding. So, me looking from the outside, having been involved with the sector for a few decades here, crowdfunding has revolutionised the way that arts and creatives fund their projects in the UK. It used to be a lot, if it wasn't self-generated income like selling stuff, it would be grants, donations, trusts, etc. But crowdfunding is a superb way to do that. It does require effort and energy. It offers a platform, though, for artists and creators and social enterprises to be innovative, creative, and engage directly with their supporters. And I think that's one of the things I love about it, is because you've got to, as they recommend in all good business practice, actually have an active engagement with your audience. And if you're looking to develop new audiences, it's a fantastic way of doing it. Now, again, remember, it's about goal setting, your story, what's the reason why should people give you their money, It's about engagement. It's about if you're going to be offering a rewards type program. And certainly for the creative and cultural and social enterprise and charity sector, things like reward-based funding and donation-based crowdfunding tend to be the more popular models there as well. You have got equity crowdfunding, but again, that typically is if you're going to be offering some degree of shares or equity in what you're doing itself. Again, you know, if it's a one-off project, there's nothing to stop you factoring in, certainly if the money's there and your interest is there, to give up a proportion of the show as a continuation there as well. But different ways to carve this out. It's about promoting. It requires a lot of energy. Leverage all your networks, leverage all your contacts to do that. But parameters first, go for it, and it'll be a great success. Next week, I'll just going to share some of the platforms that you can go on to. They all vary. I do not represent any of the individual platforms here. I'll just tell you what's out there and what you should be looking for if you are going to go down the crowdfunding route. But I think it's a fantastic way to connect and to raise money at the same time. Let's say a couple of more things off the bulletin board. We're going to have some tracks, and then I'm going to tell you about who's going to be looking after you for the rest of the day. Now, Better Together Windrush Showcase taking place Thursday the 5th of October at the Curve Studio, Rutland Street, LE1 1 Sierra Bravo. Now, it's a finale celebration event bringing Leicester's senior citizens of the Windrush generation and other guests to present on their lives and migration to the United Kingdom. Now, press start at Pedestrian starting 24th of October, so it seems a long way away, but, you know, time catches up with us quickly. Running between the 24th of October and the 12th of December. So if you're a musician, producer and MC aged 16 to 25, Pedestrian are holding free music, not number 3, as in no money's changing hands, free music sessions to take your music to a whole new level. You'll get to work with professional musicians, music producers to gain new skills. There's going to be free refreshments and special needs support as well. So it's going to be every Tuesday from the 23rd of October till the 12th of December. Sign up at www.pedestrian.info/apply. Now, who's going to be looking after you? Well, you've got Sandro, House of Nation, Wayne McDonald, Sugar Radio, Tasty Music for Tasty People, followed by Brett Costello, and then followed by Vibes LVT 6 till 8, and then you've got DJ M10 and El Hamo between 8 and 10, and then rounding us up, take us up till midnight, is DJ KMS with the golden age of hip hop. Let's have a bit more music before we wrap up the show.
Yeah, straight black, Frankie music. Yeah, you're done, Michael. Hey. I wish you drink them dead. I wish you drink them dead. I wish you drink them dead. See the fountain of youth, yeah.
She want water, 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 she want water.
But how you do it?
Hey, old school child, new school vibe. La lady with a brand new style. If a girl vex you, take her for a smile. Mama touch her real good, make she moan for your while. Hey, big baller, shot caller. We no ansness, yo, we no crawler. If she talk the truth, she no like milk, so she like la leave helps. I look at dirty water.
She want water, 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 she want water.
And Lord says she know that just one. And she asked if it's true of us. I say, baby, it's true of course. That's when she said that makes two of us. Big mansion, please make noise. And she said she loves my voice. She said, Mad, please don't stop. That's when I knew I was by spot. She wants water, man, send fuck. And she's MBG, no gang. Trigger figure on a man, a bad man. You want water? Ever been with a guy from Niger? Good, Tom, give a Niger. And we spend good money on side girl.
She want water, 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 she want water.
Hey, all she a ball, you mess me non stop. She did a give man be a tough chat. Man a big man, yeah, me na rock rot. Look how big man beat up.
get beat up, yeah, me not stop. No long man I wait for the Magnum and I drink some well charge up. That the first round babes, yeah, that the warm up. She want water, 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 she want water. She want this, she want that, she want this, she want that, she want this, she want that, she want that. Nice. Your girl be telling me she want these. Me, I'm steadily making my own peace. From Africa, Charlie, they know see we dope. Money come, then I roll in my long sleeves. We all star, shout outs to Lali. She wants in water, link up to Mali. Jamaica, GH and 9G. We out, we come large, respect to my G. She want water, 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 she want water. She want water, she want water, she want water. Just can't get no love. Money in my pocket, but I just can't get no love. I'm praying for a girl to be my own. Sonia said she coming, but I don't believe a word she said. 'Cause she ran away and left me one rainy day. She made me had in mind that her love would never die, and now I'm alone, so alone, so alone, yeah, yeah. Money in my pocket, but I just can't get no love, oh no. Money in my pocket, but I just can't get no love. The love I had in mind was very, very hard to find. Oh, it's hard for a man to live without a woman. And a woman needs a man to cling to. You'll see what love can do. After making me feel blue, ain't that a shame? Whoa, baby, ain't that a shame? Yeah, 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 to make me feel blue. Whoa, yeah, yeah, ain't that a shame, babe? Ain't that a shame? Money in my pocket. I've got money in my pocket. Oh yeah.
On 95 FM, on DAB, and online radio2funky.co.uk.
How you guys feeling tonight?
Leicester's black music and arts station, Radio 2 Funky.
Welcome back, folks. Here, I know tears, get those tissues out. The show's coming to an end, but you're going to be well looked after by Sandro, who's standing over there, ready to pounce in the chair, looking very cool, very relaxed. Got his share prepared, show prepared, share. Take your pick, which one you prefer. So that was Lala Lee, and then Money in My Pocket by Dennis Brown, 11:58. So fundraising, crowdfunding, if it's your thing, remember what we said: messaging, clear goals, communicate, engagement. Does require effort. Next week we're going to talk more about the actual technology that lies behind it. What can I say, folks? In the last couple of minutes of the show, I'm going to leave you with Flex to have smashed the week, the rest of the week. Hope the weather holds out. Have a fantastic few days, and I'll see all you folks, good folks, next week on the Arts Business Show. Sure, soon to be relaunched and renamed, but more of that will come out in due time. So until then, take care, stay sanguine, stay positive, and enjoy. And this is Flex taking you up till the midday time.